Hi, I'm Angela, and this is me making sense of myself. Today, we're going to do a meditation on transforming feelings of boredom into creativity. In this meditation, I'm going to walk you through a heart centered meditation where you can connect on a deep level with what it means to feel bored and what it means to feel creative too. This was a really hard one for me to decide on which way did I want to go. Do I want to be bored? Do I want to be creative? Because they both have their value. When you understand what it feels like to feel creative in meditation, you'll be better equipped to remember how to find creativity when you feel bored. That's my theory, but sometimes I think it's not that easy, so I'd be interested to hear what you guys say today. You're the only one who can do this work. I'm your guide, and it's up to you to connect with your heart. In this meditation, first we're going to connect with the heart. Actually, first we're going to connect with the breath. Then we're going to connect with the heart. Then we're going to investigate the creative and the bored feelings so that you can better understand what works for you and how you can use these in your daily life. Remember, this is practice, and so is living life. Sometimes you're going to shift successfully, and other times you aren't. That's okay. Go out, screw it up, because every time you do, you get closer to making sense of yourself. So we're going to start by noticing the breath, becoming aware that you're breathing. Just imagine relaxing into your breath as you come into the meditation circle, perhaps, and imagine settling into your meditation posture, lifting through your heart, lengthening the spine, relaxing the shoulders back and down away from the ears. Relax the feet, the legs, the hips, the belly, the ribs, the chest, the throat, the jaw, face, eyes, forehead, and scalp as you come further and further into the breath. What are you noticing about the breath today? Is it longer coming and going? Maybe it's the opposite, or there are pauses at the beginning or the end. Just notice as you come deeper and deeper into your breath. Would it be okay if you started to notice the heartbeat? You could place your hand on your heart or find your pulse. The idea is to become more and more sensitive to its place inside of your body. More sensitive to the physical heart, the emotional heart, the energetic or spiritual heart. Just notice as you connect with your heart. So I'm going to invite you to take a longer, slower breath moving in and a longer, smoother breath moving out. Maybe 4, 6, or 8 beats. Just balancing the breath. invite you to imagine breathing in through the heart and out through the heart. With that balanced breath. And as you do that, I want you to think about creativity. Breathing in that sense of feeling creative. Do you see a moment where that creativity came into play? I know when I generally first start thinking of creativity, I think of art and music and all these things that we think of as creative. But I've come to have a deeper understanding of creativity. There's creativity in science, in computers, in any invention. What if the whole world is just art? What if it's all creative? But that's my perspective, so I'd like you to take a moment and find that that place inside of you, or that moment in your past where you felt creative. What was it about that moment? What did you see? How did it feel inside of your body? What were your thoughts like? Imagine being in that moment. Maybe surprise was part of it. Maybe there was just a sense of knowing these things belong together. What is it about creativity that you love so much? Just really feeling that in your heart as the breath comes in and the breath goes out. And now I'd like you to take a look at the moments before the creativity happened. Was there a sense of boredom? Or maybe of not knowing? I've been reading a book about memory lately, and it's so important for us to take those breaks, to have that quietness, that boredom, in order for our brains to assimilate. I know for me, sometimes I look at that boredom and I think it's wrong. I shouldn't be bored. But what if there's this great benefit to it that gives us the gift of creativity? What if we could appreciate that after boredom comes creativity? Just test that idea out. Wonder about it, question it, challenge it. Maybe you'll find something different. So just make sure you come back into that sense of creativity. Maybe with creativity comes excitement, or like I said earlier, surprise. What does that feel like in your body? Really connect with that as the breath comes in and the breath goes out. And now I'm going to invite you to invite those in your life. Maybe there's someone that helps get your creative juices going. Maybe it's someone that you sit with in quiet boredom, or just, it could be any of these things, but invite them in. Maybe it's someone who supports you. Bring them into the circle and just notice how they can feel your love flowing from your heart to theirs. And you can feel their love flowing from their heart to yours. And there's this underlying knowledge that we all share the same heart. And maybe today, because we're pondering and meditating on creativity, maybe there are different colors to this light today. Maybe it's not a circle. Maybe it's a heart-shaped group. Or maybe it's something else. Just be open to letting it be whatever it's supposed to be right now. Just knowing that we all share the same one heart as the breath comes in and the breath goes out. And I'm going to invite you to wonder what it means to show up for these people you love. How you bring creativity, or maybe quiet boredom, or purposeful boredom to the relationship. Maybe how they're the ones that they bring it. But as you ponder these things, I invite you to wonder how you're going to show up for yourself. How you're going to show up for the people you love the most. And how you're going to show up for others. Now that you have such a deep connection to the power of your heart, the power of boredom, the power of creativity, I invite you to carry it forward in your heart, on your breath, in your speech, in your thoughts. and in your actions. Feel free to take a few minutes to come out of the meditation.